Hello, how are we today?
Hi,
Hey, I love
Tyrell.
your background. That's
Good,
awesome.
Thank
good
you. Thank
background.
you. I'm having so much fun with season two of The Wilds, even when y'all are not having as much fun. But I would love to know first, Aiden, had you already watched The Wilds either before auditioning or before getting the role in order to prepare to play Henry?
Yeah, I actually did watch The Wilds because I auditioned in January of 2021. I think Zach and a few other of the boys auditioned before the show came out, but I had the opportunity to watch it after I auditioned, and yeah, it was it's such a great show. I mean, they do such a great job at just giving a real and even though the environment and the experiment is so bizarre and crazy. I mean, the girls do such a great job at portraying real and accurate portrayals of a teenager and the struggles that they go through. And yeah, I did watch the show to answer your question.
Wonderful. Zach, what would you say is the most challenging aspect of being in the wilds? I assume it will be a physical challenge. So what is that?
Yeah, I would definitely say. I think it's both. I think it's a physical challenge of like obviously like the outdoors and the climate, and truly shooting on an actual island for several days at a time. But I would also say the challenge is making sure that we bring this audience that loves this show so much a second season that really furthers these stories and gives them more of what they love, and hopefully introduces them to some new characters that they love as well.
Speaking of new characters that I at least love, what can you each tell us about Henry and Raph, either their personal dynamic or how they sit in this new group? If you want to start, Aiden.
Yeah, I mean, I think every character is so different from each other. Henry is the emo vibes of the group, and brings his energy of being a reclusive and introvert kid, but also like speaks up a lot and at the wrong times, which can lead to like some unnecessary conflict. But I think Henry and Roth's personal dynamic, I think they have a lot of sweet moments together, and I actually think I think it's quite sweet, and I feel like every character kind of learns a lot about themselves, even more than they did before.
Yeah. And Zach, how do you feel about Roth's situation among these new friends?
Yeah, I feel it's interesting how you pose that question, because I feel like Roth doesn't really know how he fits in this group, and I think that's a big struggle for him throughout this season, is trying to figure out who exactly he is now that this is his new environment. I think he's very much a creature of habit, and one that once he's figured out who he is amongst who he's with, he's great. But now being put in this new environment with 7 other people that are far more expressive than he is, it's quite a trip for him to figure out who he is. And I think that in terms of Henry and Rob's relationship, like Aiden had said, it really has some sweet moments. And it was lovely. We were talking about this the other day, that it was really lovely that as Aiden and my friendship in real life was growing, that we got to have some really sweet moments throughout the show too,
Oh,
which was lovely.
I love that. Thank you both so much. You're fabulous, and so is The Wilds.